about on. They're ready. Racing now, Lady Americas began well, also Donamar fast away with Roderick, and towards the inside showing pace is Swing Girl. They were followed then further back in the field on sorting themselves out then by Valiant Duke, and tailing out to the rear is Lady Bronze. Up the side and taking over was Roderick by 3 parts, but kicking up is Swing Girl. They're on level terms. In third placing is Harden, a length and a half away then came Donamar. 2 lengths away Lady Americas, followed by Thrill King. 2 lengths away was Valiant Duke, and tailed off last is Lady Bronze. Approaching the home turn, they've got about 400 left to travel, and the leader on the inside is Swing Girl. She kicked through and led by more than a length on Roderick. In third placing then was Harden. They were followed then by Donamar around the outside. Lady Americas, forget the rest, around the turn down to the 200, and Swing Girl on the inside in front. Donamar's the danger with Harden in the centre, and Lady Americas was next on the inside, but still Swing Girl's in front. Lady Americas is trying hard. Swing Girl in front, close the line, and Swing Girl too strong. Beat Lady Americas, third in the race. Would have been on the outside Harden, followed then by Donamar, then Thrill King, Roderick Weekend, and then came Valiant Duke, and last of all the first starter, Lady Bronze. Field of 9 as the starter mounts his platform. They're ready. Set now. Light. Starter holds them. Gates back, racing now. Lissadale missed the start. First to bounce out was La Nivette, and showing pace is Westbury Boy, and Imperial Silk is driving through, along with Sovereigns of Micah and Bay Runner towards the inside. They were followed then by Monarch's Light, Lissadale on the outside. Then further back was Cobra Charm, followed by River Trust, and Lissadale now tails out to be at the rear. As they climb the side, they've got 600 left to go, and taking over Westbury Boy by a length. Imperial Silk is second, a length away third was Sovereigns of Micah. They were followed after a length then by La Nivette on the outside, 3 parts away, Bay Runner the fence. Then came Cobra Charm, followed by Lissadale, Monarch's Light, losing ground from River Trust. As they approach the home turn, they've got 250 left to travel, and kicking right away was Westbury Boy, has straightened up 4 in front. In second placing is Imperial Silk, Sovereigns of Micah, followed by Bay Runner, and then came Lissadale down the outside, but it's hands and heels by Westbury Boy. It's well clear of Imperial Silk, and an all-the-way victory to Westbury Boy, won it by 2 on the line. Second home has gone to Imperial Silk, nearly a dead heat for third. River Trust got through on the inside, and also Cobra Charm. They've hit the line together for third. They were followed in by Bay Runner, and then came Lissadale, Sovereigns of Micah, La Nivette, and on the inside towards the rear, Monarch's Light. Easy win there to number 4, Westbury Boy. Ms. Kay Lawrence didn't have to do much work on the horse, went to the leader, and was in never any doubt at any stage of the event. Second home, number 1, Imperial Silk, Ms. V. Hill, and is very tight for third. Set now, racing, and Blackenham from the inside began smartly. Formula Dress probably missed the kick a length or so. It's second last on sorting themselves out, and Shaney Micah going like the wind by a length and a half on Blackenham. 2 away third, Formula Dress now kicking up. They were followed then by Kalia, and Judo Lad is last. Up the side, 600 out. The leader is Shaney Micah. It's going quickly by 2 lengths. Blackenham is second, a length away third, Formula Dress. A couple of lengths away, Judo Lad. It's on the inside of Kalia at the rear. Just over 400 metres left to go as they join the course proper, where the leader is Shaney Micah. It's a length and a half, 2 lengths now on Blackenham. Formula Dress is under the whip and struggling. They were followed by Kalia, and then came Judo Lad, but they've got to catch Shaney Micah on the home turn at the 220. It's straightened up, wobble off the fence, but it's clear. Blackenham is second, followed then by Formula Dress. He draws the stick on Shaney Micah. Blackenham's getting through on the inside. Blackenham loomed up, took the lead, and ran away and got the money. Blackenham by a length and a half over Shaney Micah. A disappointing third was Formula Dress, followed in by Judo Lad and Kalia. Number 2, Black and Amar Douglas. Number 2, Black and Amar Douglas will be first. Second home will go to number 4, Shaney Micah. And third to number 1, Formal Address. Set to go, Woolamai. This is the Woodley Park Hereford Class 3 Ladies Bracelet over 1,000 metres. A field of 8. Okay, set to go now. Light on. Ready. Racing now. Wiley Bill from the inside, moderately away. Lady Show Off won the break with Chemtex, and towards the inside, Wakanda was up in a forward position, followed then by Kevali. Then came Wiley Bill, which is driving through on the inside. Next was Hitchhiker, followed then by Alamana, and Bowl Blitz tailed out to be last. Going quickly out in front is Wakanda, led by more than a length on Wiley Bill. Running third on the inside, then came Kevali, and they were followed further back in the field then by Chemtex. Next was Lady Show Off, a gap in the field. Hitchhiker, followed by Alamana, and last of all is Bowl Blitz as they go to the 400 metres mark. The leader is Wakanda by 2 lengths. Wiley Bill is racing second. Third on the outside then was Kevali. They were followed by Chemtex. Lady Show Off was next, followed then further back by Alamana. Around the turn inside the 200, and Wakanda is well clear. Chemtex has run to second, followed by Wiley Bill, but it's all Wakanda in the dying stages, and Wakanda, the easiest of winners, won it by 3 lengths. Chemtex second, Photo third, Wiley Bill over Hitchhiker. Then came Bowl Blitz. Further back was Alamana. Lady Show Off weakened, and last of all would have been Kevali. Number 8, Wakanda, Kay Lawrence. Moved up in grade this afternoon, but still blitzed them. Number 8, Wakanda. Wakanda first. Chemtex will wind up in second placing. It's done. It is very tight for third between number 2, Wiley Bill. Metres to the judge in one circuit, a field of 11. Starter on his platform, they're ready. Set now. Light. Stand well, racing. And missing the start badly was Sky Regent. First to bounce out would have been Go for Diamonds, along with Plush Arrogance. Also Mackinaw Robbins' boy was showing early pace with Zast. They were followed then by Ashley's Honour towards the inside. Then came Billy's Park. Further back was Just Arcale. They were followed further back in the field as they sort themselves out by Lindsay Justine. And last of all is Sky Regent. On the home turn on the first occasion, about 1,600 to go. And Plush Arrogance straightened up in front of him, second placing Mackinaw. Third along the inside would have been Ashley's Honour, and they were followed by Dalian. A length away, Go for Diamonds. Back down on the inside, Billy's Park. A length and a half away, then came Zast. On its outside is Robbins' Boy as they greet the judge a lap out. 2 lengths away came Just Arcale. Sky Regent to the outside, and Lindsay Justine dropped out to the tail. Heading on to the bottom turn, they've got 1,200 left to go in the first division of the Cup, and the leader is Plush Arrogance by more than a length. In second placing is Mackinaw. A length away, third on the inside came Ashley's Honour. Its outside is Dalian. This quartet of 3 or 4 lengths on the rest of the field, headed by Go for Diamonds, and then came further back to Billy's Park. Next was Zast. On the outside, Sky Regents off 3 horses wide, followed by Robbins' Boy in between runners. Back to second last, Just Arcale, and still last of all is Lindsay Justine, but they bunch up as they head along the back of the track. They've got just over 600 metres left to go, and it's Plush Arrogance. He's been in front from the outset, and he skipped away at the 600, found 2 or 3 lengths. In second placing, Ashley's Honour on the inside. Go for Diamonds, trapped out 3 horses wide. In between them was Mackinaw. Then came Dalian, followed by Billy's Park. Next was Zast, and then further back in the field was Just Arcale from Lindsay Justine. Well back is Robin's Boy, and last of all, Sky Regent on the home turn at the 250 metres mark. She snuck a look over the shoulder on Plush Arrogance. It's well clear. Dalian has now run to second. They were followed then by Ashley's Honour, but Plush Arrogance is in front. Dalian's the fresh horse on the scene. Dalian looms up, puts its head in front of Plush Arrogance, who's boxing on, but Dalian proves too strong, and Dalian wins the first divvy of the Cup. Plush Arrogance has run second. It's tight for third. Billy's Park maybe in a photo over Zast, and they were followed in then by Ashley's Honour, Just Arcale. Then came Lindsay Justine. Robin's Boy was next, followed in by Go for Diamonds, and then came well back to Mackinaw, and last of all was Sky Regent. Number 1, Dalian, Corey Melian coming with a well-timed run. D1 Thaggy Cup over 2,000 metres, field of 10. This is race 6, lights on, they're ready, set now. Starter holds the field. One a bit fractious in the centre there. Ooh, one got up very, very high there. It might have been Miss Jindy Girl. Settles again. Racing now. Ningaloo Lad from the inside began okay. Munnings in the centre won the break. Also showing pace is River Zam out wide along with Bortkoi Glory, and getting up in between runners was Stately way up looking for the lead. They were followed then by Champagne Grove on the inside. Then came further back in the field as they sort themselves out by Ningaloo Lad. Argyle Squares on the outside. Then came Show Dignity, and they were followed towards the rear by Mr. Star, and up in front of it is Miss Jindy Girl. Around the turn the first time inside the 1600, and out in the centre taking over now to loom up to take the lead is River Zam, and River Zam moves up to Stately Way. They share the lead at the judge a lap out. In third placing then came Bortkoi Glory. A length away on the inside was Champagne Grove. 2 lengths away came Munnings. They were followed by Argyle Square. A couple of lengths away to Show Dignity, followed then by Ningaloo Lad, Miss Jindy Girl, and Mr. Star was last of all, 20 lengths off the leader, which is Stately Way, as they race down the side. It's narrowly in front. In second placing, River Zam the outer. A length and a half away third, then came Champagne Grove. They were followed further back in the field then on the outside of those runners by Argyle Square. Next on the inside then came further back to Munnings. Getting up on the inside is further back to Bortkoi Glory and also Show Dignity. Then after a length and a half came Miss Jindy Girl, and they were followed by Mr. Star, and calling it a day is Ningaloo Lad. They've completed one circuit at the 600 metres peg. Good charge up front now, where Stately Way's a narrow leader, River Zam, and Bortkoi Glory looms up to make a line of 3, and out 4 horses wide is Argyle Square. Then came Champagne Grove along with Munnings. Further back in the field then would be at the head of the rest is Show Dignity as they approach the home turn, where they've got just over 200 metres left to go. On the inside, Stately Way, River Zam out wider on the track there would have been Champagne Grove, and Munnings is coming home along with Argyle Square inside the 200 metres mark, and on the outside Munnings has loomed up and taken the lead. Munnings goes for home. Corey Melian looking for a unique double. Flashing at it is Champagne Grove. Munnings in front, and Munnings wins the Cup. Munnings is first, second home Champagne Grove. Third in the race would have been River Zam, who battled on. Then came Stately Way. Further back in the field then would have been at the head of the rest Argyle Square, Miss Jindy Girl. Well back then was at the head of the rest Show Dignity. Then Mr. Star, one of the last over the line would have been Bortkoi Glory, and pulling up over the last over the line Ningaloo Lad. Sandman to the outside of 11. Aqualantic set now. This is the Compass Building Society Class 6 handicap over 1,600 metres. They're ready now. Set. Starter on his platform. We stand by for the light. Field settles. Aqualantic's the horse that still has an attendant with it. And they're ready. Stand well. Light. Racing. Out wide, Sandman began well, along with Walk the Sea, I'm a Sky, River just showing pace from Glacial Stream. Then came Sounds Reasonable. Further back in the field on sorting themselves out is Bellstone Fox. Next was Count Baraka. Further back in the field, Walk the Sea. Then came Sea Epic. Further back as they sort themselves out is Take Up the Slack and Aqualantic towards the rear. Spread out over 20-25 lengths as they leave the bottom turn. We're on the outside. I'm a Skite. Began from an outside stall but crossed the field to lead and sprinted away by 3 lengths. River Jest is racing second. 2 away third is Sounds Reasonable. Then came Glacial Stream the outside. A length and a half away came Count Baraka. A length away then was Sandman. The pace has been on from the outset. 4 lengths away then came Sea Epic. Followed further back in the field by Walk the Sea, Aqualantic, and last of all is Bellstone Fox. Along the back of the track, 700 left to go, and going like the wind out in front, it's I'm a Skype by a length and a half to 2 lengths on River Jest. A length away third on the inside, Count Baraka. They were followed further back then by Glacial Stream. A length away, Sandman improving his position from Sounds Reasonable. 3 lengths away, Walk the Sea, Sea Epic scrubbed up from Aqualantic, and last of all is Bellstone Fox. Inside the 400 metres mark, it's still I'm a Sky, defies the opposition by 2. In second place in Count Baraka. They were followed by River Jest, and then came Sandman. Further back was Glacial Stream, but around the turn at the 200, I'm a Sky is joined and headed by Count Baraka the outside. River Jest is third, Sounds Reasonable, and then came Glacial Stream. On the outside, Count Baraka is drawing clear, and Count Baraka an easy victor on the line, won it by 2.5. Second home, I'm a Sky, battle on well. Third, Glacial Stream, Sounds Reasonable, River Jest, a gap in the field, then Bellstone Fox. Sandman was next. Then came Sea Epic, Walk the Sea, Aqualantic, and Take Up the Slack was last. I wonder where we stand with Melbourne. Anyway, number 5, Count Baraka. Had the form on the board and has won well. It's now freed itself, but it'll have to come out and most likely handicap. It's over 1450 metres. Lights on. They're set. Racing now. Out wide, Gypsy Loose wobbled out at the start. First to bounce out, Mr. Turmac, along with Uncle Bushy. And showing pace in the centre there was Star Behold. It'll be in front shortly as they leave the straight. Montebello, Sterling Park, followed then further back by Jailbreak Residence. And last of all is Spirit Parade as they spear into the first turn. 1,100 metres left to go. Star Behold took the role as pacemaker by a length. In second placing, Montebello. Its stablemate, Uncle Bushy, is third on the outside. A length away came Mr. Turmac, which is racing on the outside of Residence, fifth offence. Then came after 3 parts of a length to Gypsy Loose, Sterling Park, Jailbreak, and last of all is Spirit Parade, 10 lengths off the leader at the 800, which is Star Behold. It's a length and a half in advance of Montebello. Residence is sneaking through on the inside to be now third. They were followed by Uncle Bushy, and out 3 horses wide is Mr. Turmac. 4 deep improving its position there was Jailbreak, and they were followed by Gypsy Loose. Sterling Park is second last, and last of all now is Spirit Parade as they come up the side, where they've got just over 400 to go. It's Star Behold on the inside. In second placing, moving up now is Montebello. Out 3 horses wide is Mr. Termac. Residence is looking for a run, and then came Gypsy Loose, but around the turn of the 250. In the centre, Montebello took the lead. Star Behold battling away on the inside. Mr. Termac, Gypsy Loose right down the outside. It's still Star Behold in front, trying hard Montebello, and right down the outside, Gypsy Loose. Gypsy Loose looms up the Star Behold. They hit the line. Star Behold. Star Behold's kicked, won this narrowly over Gypsy Loose. It's also tied for third. Montebello and Residence close up Mr. Termac, and down the outside was Spirit Parade. Then came Sterling Park. Further back was Uncle Bushy. And last of all would have been Jailbreak. Great finish. Good finish.